Hey everybody, Ken Christian here, author of Your Own Worst Enemy, Breaking the Habit of Adult Underachievement, and founder of the Maximum Potential Project. And in this video series, I've talked fairly often about what a value it is to have support and to not be going it alone. And I want to give you an example. Here's something that I did last night with a colleague. A colleague and her husband came to town, and we spent an afternoon together doing some interesting things, and then we rejoined again a little later in the evening and began to walk and do an interesting walking tour of art museums that were open for an evening here in Sacramento. Nice warm evening, pleasure to walk along. And as a part of that, we at one point sat down to a very light meal at an engaging place. We shared stories. This is the first time I'd spent time with these people socially. Now here's the part where I got some help. The whole time, this person is a colleague and she does work of a different kind from mine, but we were discussing different aspects of business while enjoying art. But we sat down at this table and we were nearby a hotel, a very attractive hotel in Sacramento that's been open and not open long. And it occurred to me that it might be interesting to go in, since I knew she had an interest too, and take a look at this hotel from the point of view of a live event that I've been considering doing for some time, and I'm now ready to swing that to a little more active pursuit of how I'd actually do it. So here's how being with somebody helped me. We had passed by the hotel already and gone inside, and the place was busy and there wasn't time to look at any meeting rooms, but we went back by and now there was a chance to look at meeting rooms and simply to go up one floor in this hotel and look at the rooms available to see how seats could be configured. We were there at max 10 to 15 minutes, but that moved things from an abstraction to the start of real. And that's something so important. I talked to you in this series about how important it is to simply get your mop out if you need to mop the floor, and tell yourself you're not going to do anything more than get the mop out, or any other thing you want to initiate that might be of value in your life. It could be a major change, it could be a new offering, it could be anything that you feel you've been wanting to do to express something more in your career, or to help amplify your reach with your audience and give them more services. Taking a step with a colleague in that simple way of 10 to 15 minutes actually leapt me forward, or I leapt forward, and it was concrete. There's something very valuable about that, and that little kernel is something I want to expand on in some future videos that I'll be doing. But I look forward to hearing from you if you've had an experience like that. You know, there's an opportunity for you to leave a comment, and I would love to hear from you about this issue of how you have used collegial support in these very soft ways that seem small, but in fact bridge certain gaps. Because you've got to start in that way. Trying to start with some huge bang bang can often be the overwhelming thing that keeps you from taking the next step, because you say to yourself, I've got to be ready to do that. Well, you don't have to be ready to spend 10 minutes in a hotel looking at a meeting room and saying, how would the chairs set up in here if I were to meet people here? Okay, this is Ken Christian, and I am on my 76th day of my 90-day YouTube challenge. I wanted to tell you about this. I'll expand on this a little bit more, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Ken Christian TV is my YouTube channel. MaxPotential.com is one of my websites. The other is KenChristianOnline.com. I'm happy to talk to you the next time you can drop by and